What's up, YouTube? What's up, Facebook? It's Brandon Mays again. Another addition to my docu-series, talking to myself all night to keep my sanity. And what I'm talking about is mental illness, religion, and art. So, I'm off the art. Let's talk back on mental illness. Mental illness takes you into a world where I can only speak about mine. It took me into a whole different world within myself because I don't know if this world is real or not, but it rocked my perception of reality. It affected every facet of my life. It changed everything. Uh, am I a victim of my circumstances? Perhaps. Am I cursed? Perhaps. Is this in my genes? Perhaps. But I just want to talk about some of the things I've experienced. There's been times where I thought I was God. There's been times I thought I heard God. There's been times I thought I met Jesus. Many times I thought different patients were Jesus. There's been times I thought people were demons. There's been times where the radio and television and newspaper talked to me, had my name in the books. Every book I picked up had my name in it. Just really, real scary stuff. One day I was at a park and I was just chilling. And I heard these kids on the swings playing amongst themselves, talking about whatever kids talk about. And then out of nowhere, one kid said, "Yeah, Brand only makes 733 in SSI." And I said, "Damn, this is crazy. I know that kid didn't just say that. That's just in my head. I gotta get home." So I walked from Delaware Park back to Minnesota. And it was just hard, man. It was like the whole, like, day got darker. It was only, I guess it was getting darker because it was in the summertime around 6 o'clock. It took me about an hour to 2 hours to get home, so it was literally getting darker out, but it just scared me. And it was like I was hearing things up my whole way home. There's been times where I've broken TVs for talking to me. They've talked to me so much and they start saying dark stuff. So I get scared, break the television in the hospitals. There's been times where I punched holes in walls, broken clocks because I felt that time didn't exist. So why should we have clocks? And I broke a lot of broke clocks. There's no such thing as time and space. There's been times where everybody was calling me a genius, nurses and patients. Like, man, you're a genius, man, because I was writing all this beautiful stuff, just quotes, and posting them on my door in the hospital. People would come by and read and be like, "Man, I really liked it. That really spoke to me." And I'm like, "Thank you." I felt good. The hospital inspires me. When I go to the hospital, it's almost like walking into our Institute of Pittsburgh. It's like my new art institute. The only place I fit in now is the psych ward. When you have a bipolar psychotic episode, you are not in control. So don't fault your sick friends and family when they do something, they curse you out or they break something or they break up with you or they do something to hurt your feelings, it's not completely them. It is them, but it's not completely them. It's their illness taking over their mind. And for that short period of time, they are totally in another universe. They are not on Earth. Something else has taken over their body. I read something online that when you stay up for 5 days or 10 days straight, getting like 2 hours here, 1 hour there, you start going, your logical part of the brain shuts down and you get into your animal instinct part of your brain. And the flight or flight caveman brain mechanism kicks in when you stay up 5 to 10 days, only getting 1 to 2 hours of sleep in between. The longest I stayed up was 4 days straight, not a wink of sleep. 4 days. So you can imagine how exhausted I was. Lately, I've been taking on my meds. Here's the proof. Benadryl, Haldol, Depakote. And I got tons of meds, man. Check me out. Like I'm my own pharmaceutical company. Got tons of it. You know, the thing about these medications, they fuck up your sex life, your libido. There's been times I couldn't even, let alone forget having sex with a woman. There's been times I couldn't even masturbate. You know, there's been times I couldn't have sex with a woman. Beautiful women. Can't even do nothing with them. So, of course, they leave. Ain't no young, fresh 27-year-old woman going to put up with a 27-year-old man who can't lay the pipe. She's not going to put up with that. She can get any man she wants. Why would she put up with a man who can't lay pipe? She's not. So I get it. That's why I probably never will have a girlfriend and be married. I've had plenty of girlfriends. Not plenty, but had about, in my whole life, I'm not a man of lust. I don't really think about women that much. So I've only had about 9 girlfriends in my whole life. Not even I only had 1 girlfriend and maybe 11 girlfriends. But only 1 girlfriend, if you know what I mean. 1 relationship, 11 flings. So that's I guess I'll squeeze relationships into the mix too. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about love. I never had romance like that. I had some romantic moments. But most of my connections with women have been friendship based. And then we have sex because we're young and dumb. But I actually shouldn't have sex with none women I knew because we were just friends. You should only have sex with somebody you love. You shouldn't have sex with somebody you just kick it with. Like, you shouldn't. Because the moment you have sex with somebody else, it's going to make them jealous. Or the moment you get into an argument, you may never be able to reconcile the friendship. So, before putting your seed into a female, you should actually consider, do I love this female? Am I ashamed of this female? Will I show this female off to my friends and family? Or am I just going to have sex with her on the low? Because I don't really like her like that. But I'm busting my nut off. You know, but that's some other shit. But love, man, like, if you can find a girl that love you, man, I mean, you got it all. You got it all. You ever find a woman that, let me just put it this way. If you find anybody who loves you, you got it all. Because if you're an 86 baby, the hearts of men have grown cold and women have grown cold. On that note, let me share a poem with y'all about what I feel about love. One of my beautiful journals. One of many that I bought. I buy so many journals every year, and I give them away. Share a poem with y'all real quick. If I can find it. Okay. Whoa, what happened to this page? Okay. Hearts colder, men bolder than, egos in the wind, but then again, afraid to admit the pain within from the battle with love that they didn't win. Who cares though? On another note, no wifey material on this lust boat. Better find you a thigh to get some cutty on a caddy and a shotty for a buddy coming through to save your body. Baby daddy don't play that. Another nigga getting his girlfriend to lay back, and way back I played myself and played some friends. Now I never see the end of heartbreak again. And the heartache is I made a lot of friends with real chemistry, but I burnt that bridge. Sorry though, I'm not hurt in Pittsburgh and in Buffalo. Yeah, I don't know what to call it. That poem is called OG Cupid Stupid. I tried to make it a rap song, man. As you can see, there's a little rhythm rhyme to it, but I failed at making the rap, so it is a poem entry. I feel like everybody just out to fulfill to get a rock off, man. Ain't nobody really loving no more. Love is helping somebody move. Love is helping your girl cook. Love is working a job so you and your girl can go out to the movies. Love is every time you get in an argument, you forgive one another and patch it up and you move on and you don't argue about the same stuff over and over. Love is love, man. You just care for that person. I never really gave it 100%. But I must say, at one point, one girl did give me love 100%. And it only happened once. And man, I blew it because I was young and stupid. Wanted to get my rocks off. Was looking at uh uh looking at the ideal of looking at imagining what I thought love should be and could be, as opposed to accepting it for what it was. That's where I fell off. Being unappreciative of the love and care that she had for me. Shouts out to her, man. She married now, so I'm not gonna mention names. But she knows who she is. Shouts out to one of my best female friends that I ever came across in 33 years. I'm only 33 years old, so you stand as number one. That's crazy. I met another nice girl though. Actually from Buffalo, which is a shock. She's a nice girl, but I already ruined that too. Being greedy and not understanding not accepting her past for what it was. because her past leaked into her present, and I wasn't accepting of it. You know. Thing about love, man. You don't try to change a person. You accept them for who they is. And if you're 96, baby, be honest with you. If you find somebody that accepts you for who you are, you got gold, man. You won. You won in life. Don't get too greedy like I did and want it all, and then on your pursuit of getting it all, lose it all. Let me just tell you how crazy I was. I always liked yellow girls, right? My girl was yellow. My girl had good hair. My girl had a nice body. I always liked breasts the best. She had big breasts. I always loved head the best. She gave great head and loved giving me head. And she had a healthy sexual appetite. One time we went 8 rounds back to back. She kept feeding me sandwiches and yogurts and vanilla wafers. And we just kept it going and kept. We should have made a couple babies. I should have a couple babies, man. But I kept putting that condom on. And sidebar to all the now 12-year-olds and up. If you use a condom, keep using the condom. Because once you take that condom off,